Hello, welcome back to another episode of me fiddling around with food. Some prodding, some slicing, some stirring, some other things. But anyway, fiddling around with some food. Thank you for coming to this video. A couple of small points to start off with. I have an Instagram account, also called Doesn't Contain Marzipan. Now, I don't always want to video my cooking, as I've probably mentioned in earlier videos. I'm bipolar, so sometimes my brain goes, video? Nah, but I usually do take photos and write something down against each of my pieces. So in between the videos that you see here, there'll also be some stuff I don't video, and Instagram exclusives, I guess you'd call it, on my Instagram account. So doesn't underscore contain underscore marzipan. Go and have a look, check it out. I also do personal things on there, so gigs I've been to or thoughts on life. So it's more of sort of me, but very, very small bits of me rather than this waffle that goes on at the start of these videos. Right, onwards with the cooking. If you haven't already subscribed, would you mind doing me a big solid and clicking on the subscribe button below? It helps me grow the channel a little bit. So what is today? Today is an absolute wonder. I've seen this recipe a few times on Pinterest and other channels and written down and whatever. I thought, whatever. But I decided to try it today, and it's an absolute revelation. It comes under the heading of sort of Korean street food, and the dish is called a number of different things, but the one I'm going to choose today is Korean fire chicken, and it's essentially marinated chicken with some Korean stuff, and then put under the grill with loads of mozzarella all over the top of it, and then you serve it over some rice with some chopped up spring onions, scallions to some people, but chopped up spring onions. It honestly, it blew me away. This is I don't. The people on videos always say, "Oh, I could cook this every day." Well, I couldn't. There's almost nothing I could cook every day. This dish I could probably do a couple of times a month, though. It really is. Oh, it's got a bit of woo to it, and then the cheesiness and the chickenness, and well, shut up, stop waffling, get on with it. And so, once again, the board of goodness holds some goodness. We're going to have some chicken, what's that, 600 grams of chicken, 3 tablespoons of gochujang sauce, paste, whatever. Yeah, it's a paste, isn't it? Not a sauce. A couple of tablespoons of honey, a couple of tablespoons of soy, teaspoon of sesame oil, 6 cloves of garlic, about that much ginger. What's that? Thumb and a bit of ginger. Going to be covering it with, this is just garnish really, so spring onions, as many as you need to sort of sprinkle over the top at the end, and got some mozzarella for when we put it under the grill, because it's sort of like a hot chickeny thing and then cheesy thing. I'm going to serve that up with some lovely white rice. Off we go. Well, off we go. First thing we're going to do is marinate the chicken for about an hour. So I've chopped up all my chicken quite small. This is probably only going to be for a couple of people, maybe 3 or 4 max. If you want more, add more chicken and increase the other ingredients. Anyway, let's get the garlic and the ginger in there. Right. Can you see that okay? Right, a couple of tablespoons of soy, a couple of tablespoons of honey. What was it, about just over a teaspoon of sesame oil. So I don't go too mad with that. And then I'm only going to put in 2 tablespoons of this gochujang because it's quite hot, and also because I've realised that I haven't got quite as much chicken as I thought. I'd probably double the amount of chicken if you want to do 4 people, for generous sizes. So anyway, I'm going to mix all that up and let it marinate for about an hour. So we'll come back in an hour. And so, an hour later, well marinated, lovely colour, beautiful smell. I love gochujang. Start on a high heat to get it going and then bring the temperature down a little bit so it doesn't burn. So this first bit, 5, 6, 7 minutes, I think. Yeah, I'll give it about 7 minutes, see how we get on. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop. That's about 7 or 8 minutes, I think. Starting to cook all through well. So now we add about 100-150 mils of water and put it on a really slow simmer for about 10 minutes just to make sure that all does cook through. And quite a bit of that water will evaporate, but it will also allow everything to cook properly. So right down low on the heat, 10 minutes. Rum-ti-tum-ti-tum. Right, 10 minutes later, that sauce has thickened a little. You might want to thicken it even more. I think it's going to be just fine. Let's have a taste. Oh, yes. That's going to be good even without the cheese. Right. Rum-ti-tum-ti-tum. Spread that out a little bit. It doesn't need spreading out completely. Da, 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 da. The mozzarella. This is going to be really interesting. Cheese and chili chicken. I'm sure it's been done before, but the Koreans seem to like it. Oh, you know, I'm going to empty that bag. So yeah, about 200 grams, I reckon. Right, under the grill for as long as it takes that cheese to melt and make that lovely. Keep an eye on it, don't let it burn. So I'm 5 minutes. I'm going to try 5 minutes. I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I'm going to try 5 minutes. Oh my word, that smells good. Oh. Let's have a wee taste. Oh, I love mozzarella doing its thing. Helps if I put it into my mouth rather than drop it back in the dish, doesn't it? Oh, my absolute word. Oh my dear. Sorry, I'm having a minor orgasm here. Chili, chicken, soy, sesame oil, honey, chicken, cheese. That's a taste sensation. Wow. I'm going to serve that up in a minute. I'm just waiting for my rice to finish. But wow. And so my rice is ready. So let's plate it up. Oh, let's get a bit of that sauce in as well. Oh, the cheese, Right. That is superb. Splashed all over the bowl, but it's superb. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, watching, whatever. Next time.